गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पतान शृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सीदसादनम् ॐ श्री महागणपतये नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यं भद्रकाल्यै नमो नमः। वेदवेदान्तवेदाङ्ग विद्यास्थानेभ्य एव च सदाशिवसमारम्भाम् शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति। हरि ओम्। नमः श्री शंकरानंद गुरुपादाम्बुजन्मने सविलास महामोह ग्राहग्रासैककर्मणे ग्राहग्रासैककर्मणे। We'll chant from verse number 47, page 142. 142. तत्तेदन्तेऽपि सत्त्वम् इव त्वमहमादिषु सर्वत्रानुगते तेन तयोरप्यात्मतेति चेत् ते आत्मत्यप्यनुगते ते आत्मत्वेऽप्यनुगते तत्ते दन्ते ततस्तयोः आत्मत्वं नैव सम्भाव्यम् सम्यक्त्वादेर्यथा तथा तत्ते दन्ते स्वतायन्यत्वे त्वान्ताहन्ते परस्परम् प्रतिद्वन्द्वितया लोके प्रसिद्धे नास्ति संशयः अन्यताया प्रतिद्वन्द्वी स्वयं कूटस्थैष्यताम् त्वन्तायाः प्रतियोग्येशः अहमित्यात्मनि कल्पितः अहन्ता स्वत्ययोर्भेदे रूप्यते दत्तयोरिव स्पष्टेऽपि मोहमापन्नाः एकत्वं प्रतिपेदिरे. We were seeing the portion of Kutastha Jeev Vivek, and you have understood what is the meaning of Kutastha. So, and what is the meaning of Jeev? Kutastha means that in me there is a self which is one, non-modifying, shapeless, actionless, all-pervasive consciousness. This is our real nature, which is called Kutastha. Kut means anvil. So, Kutastha means like an anvil it is there. And this was compared to Ghatakash. I am repeating it, which is one, which is non-modifying, which is shapeless, which is without birth and death, which does not come and go, which is not having any kind of guna. A nirguna is there. Today also it is there, and tomorrow also it will be there. Now also it is there. And it is same as it was 20 years back. It was same as it was 100 years back. Body will pass away, Jeev will pass away, but this Kutastha will remain as it is. This is also called the Sat. You heard about it. There is something called Jeev. Now this Kutastha, when it is reflected in gross and subtle body, this is called Jeev or Chidabhas. Now the gross and subtle bodies are varying, they are changing nature. Now the reflection will be dependent on the reflecting medium. Like the sun's reflection is dependent on the water or the mirror where it reflects. So this Kutastha is reflected. Reflected Kutastha is called Jeev. This reflected Kutastha is called Chidabhas. And this is called our practical eye. I am going, I am talking, I am happy, I am sad, I am white, I am black, I am educated, I am non-educated. We never use the word I for Kutastha. Our agyan is such. We are always as if sun is always defining by the reflected sun in the bucket. Sun is never saying that I am far away from the earth. Somebody asks, son, bhai, who are you? So that ignorance said, see that I am in the bucket. And with the movement of water I move. And because of the heavy movement yesterday, I broke many times. I am dependent on water for my existence. If water is not there, I won't be there. As that reflected sun says something, not knowing the original sun, similarly we also say, I am inside the body. I am very, very shattered, or I am very, very quiet. There is a big difference. There is no comparison between the Kutastha Aham and the Pratibimbita Aham, reflected Aham. But you will infer that there is a Kutastha Aham. If Kutastha Aham was not there in the deep sleep, you will not be having experience. If Kutastha Aham is not there, who will be in memory? Memory will not be possible because this Aham will go away after some time. I hope you are catching it. So this is called Kutastha Ji Vivek. Jalakash Ghatakash Vivek. As if Ghatakash forgot that it is different, it is saying the Jalakash. It is saying I am inside the pot. It is saying that because of the changing of the water, I am also changing, I am shaken up. With the clean water, I have become purer now. My mind has become purer now. But really speaking, the Ghatakash has no relation with the water space reflected in the Jal. Similarly, the Kutastha has no relation with the reflected Kutastha. It doesn't matter whether that reflection one is good or bad, water is bad or good. That is not going to influence the space in the pot. You remember all these things we had been seeing this few days have passed. Only I remember that. But I have no time to think over it after the class. No doubt. I do remember it only when I am in the class. After the class, I have no time to just browse the notes. And notes, if it is on other day, I will not accept now. Only today's note will be accepted. If it is missed out, then you can check yourself and write good. If it is good. Otherwise, notes I am getting after a few days, that is not discipline. I will not check now any notes. Now, so if you remember, there was a point, few point was there. The example was of silver and shell was there. There was Samanya Ansh, Vishesh. General part, second was, what is it called? Veiled part. And third was projected part. Samanyansh, Avrityansh and Adhyastansh. So Samanya was same and others were changing. Similarly, the Kutastha I am is not changing, but other things are changing. And to explain this point, slowly Vidyaranya Swami used the word Swayam. Shifted the word from Kutastha to Swayam Because kutas were objectifying. But he had to tell the non-moving character, therefore he used the word kutas. Slowly he brought back to Swayam, and Swayam he said that the same Swayam is in first, second, third person, and same Swayam is in the inert object also. And therefore everywhere this Swayam is there. And on this Swayam only Ahankar comes, I comes. I comes. And on this Swayam only. And this Swayam is Anyavarakattvam, that it removes non-self. And in the non-self, RM will also come, reflecting medium will also come. Body will also come. Mind will also come. Causal body will also come. So, see, everything will come. We were seeing that also. Then the student asked this question, that you are saying that the pot, you will say pot by itself does not know itself. So everything, if you are using that, then you mean to say that the kutas or soyam will mean everything. Although it is inert, then it was said, although it is in everything, but although it is inert also, but inertness has no opposition with the consciousness. And the Chidabhas, the reflected consciousness, is superimposed on the Swayam. The reflected consciousness is superimposed on the Swayam. Yatha chetana abhasaha kutasthe bhranti kalpita. Achetanoga. And not only this, the reflected consciousness is superimposed on the kutastha or Swayam, and all the inert objects are also superimposed on the Swayam. You had seen this topic. How is it? We already checked it. Then the Purpaksh came. He said, as you are saying everywhere, this, that Swayam is there, I myself know, he himself knows, you yourself know, this water itself falls, sun itself is there. Everywhere you can use the word self. And therefore you are saying self is everywhere. Yes. He said, I will use the word this and that. Because this and that also can be used everywhere. So this and that is synonymous with the Atma. Because I can say this Atma. To that point, there are 2 points raised here. What are those points? He said, Vidyaranya Swami said, that Swayam is used, but along with the Atma, if the word this and that is used, it will not be considered as synonymous. Because 2 words will not be used in the same sentence. So and in the scriptures, this and that word along with the Atma is used, and therefore Atma cannot be indicated as this and that. So for Swayam to be ideal, there are 2 conditions. First condition it can coexist with first, second and third person. And second condition is it is never used along with Atman. I'm repeating it. Swayam has 2 conditions. It can, what did I say? It has to coexist with first, second and third person. And second condition is it is never used along with the Atman. This was also told. Then the topic moved ahead. And there were 3 pairs which was mentioned to be different. One pair was this and that. This, that will be different from than the self. Tat, tadan, idanta. See? This and that will be, what will be this will not be that. What will be that will not be this. Second is swata and anyata. Selfhood and anyata means non-selfhood. Selfhood and non-self are two different things. This is second thing. And third was tvanta and ahanta. You and I. You-ness and I-ness. You can't be I can't be you. There are three prayers are there. Anna? I'm repeating it. This and that. Then second one, self and not self. And third is you and I. These three pairs will always be there, and know that there is a difference. Only I agree that. I agree, yes. If you agree, then please tell me, 50th slok says, Swayam anyatayaha pratidvandi. So, the opposite of the not self will be self. Opposite of not self will be self, which is same as the kutastha. Bole, right? Now, how can something which is mentioned and as this, you are saying this self, how can you mention this and that along with the self? Because this and that will always be other than you. But you are saying that Swayam, the self and not self will be different. How can this and that be indicated by the self? Because self cannot be this and that. I is one thing, this and that is another thing. I cannot be this and that. And therefore, I am saying that what you had said, that everything can be indicated by this, self cannot be indicated by this. So, Swayam, that can be indicated. Myself, yourself, himself, water itself, what itself. But this cannot be indicated with everything, because this and self are not one, they are opposite in nature. It cannot be same. I hope you are understanding. Sierra is not understanding. Again I will repeat it. You understood, Kaushiki? Didn't understand. See, whole world is indicated by self. Self is is pervading in everything. Mic itself is speaking. I myself are talking. You yourself are listening. This itself is sitting here. So he said, why not this I can indicate everything. And therefore this you can indicate the self also by this. Now Vidyaranya Swamiji is saying that this and self are not together because self is of the nature of I-ness. And this is of the nature of non-I-ness. What is I cannot be this. What is this cannot be I. Because this is something else other than you. Oh yes, I understand that. I was not focusing actually. I was not focusing. Anyatayaha pratidvandi swayam kutastha ishyatam. है कि नहीं? Therefore this cannot be negated. Although sometime on the phone, well, this is Ramesh speaking, although use such word is there. I've seen in the phone, well, this is Ramesh, this is Suresh speaking. Is it right or wrong? When a person says this is Ramesh speaking, this is Suresh speaking, is it Vedantically right or wrong? is right. No, this statement is right or wrong? क्यों भाई कृति, what is your opinion, esteemed opinion? Use the word esteemed artist. So, so I will also call you esteemed opinion. Huh? This is right or wrong? No, but right. Why? No, you can say what the self is. You cannot say yourself. It's not like that. No, but this statement is right or wrong. That this is Ramesh speaking. At the most, why you are worrying? At the most, it will be wrong. Eh? It's right. Okay. You? ऐसा लोग बोलते as if they are losing a lot of money if they are saying wrong. Huh? Right? Koshki? No, it is right or wrong. No. Huh? It's wrong, I mean. Maybe you are wrong to say this is wrong. So, he is right. Your answer is right. He is right. Because RC is speaking. Reflected consciousness is speaking. I was not speaking. The Atma is not speaking. He doesn't know. Don't think I'm giving that he's a Vedantin, the one who's talking. I'm just analyzing this. This is Ramesh speaking. I is not Ramesh speaking. Because Chidabhas is known as this, body is known as this, subtle body is known as this, Ahankar is known as this, all these are this category. Although I say, this my ego, it is this ego only. This ego is terrible. This body is suffering. This subtle body is today happy. This reflected consciousness is talking. And therefore, this is a right statement Vedantically. Because this and I will be different. This cannot be I cannot be this. So what you said, Mr. Purupakshi, that this goes through all the self is not right. Because this and I will not be coexisting like that. Anyatayaha pratidvandvi swayam kutastha ishyatam. So the pratidvandi of the swayam, the pratidvandi of the other is swayam, which is kutastha. Kutastha is there. Pratidvandvi of the this is swayam, which is kutastha ishyatam. Second line. Tvantayaha pratiyogya esha aham. The pratidvandi of tvanta. Tvanta means you. The pratidvandi of you is I. The pratidvandi of you is I. Dhyan dena. Pratidvandi of you is I. And this I is superimposed on the kutastha only. See? Tvantayaha pratiyogya esha aham. This aham is reflected consciousness and Atmani is kutastha. So you and I is superimposed on the kutastha. Second line is saying like that. First line, what did first line say? first line says, this cannot be kutastha. This cannot go with kutastha. Actually speaking, this and kutastha both have not same satta also. They belong to different level of reality. Kutastha is paramarthik satta, this can be pratibhasik and vyavharik satta. So paramarthik satta and pratibhasik satta will not mix. Like the dream and waking will not mix. Like the drishta and thought will not mix. And second says that you and I is superimposed on the kutastha. Tvantayaha pratiyogya eshaha aham iti atmani kalpitaha. I hope you are understanding. Let me again say. Dhyan dena, someone is called paramarthik satta, which is non-negatable at any time, place and non-modifying. Other is called vyavharik satta, empirical reality, where Ishwar Jeev Jagat comes into play, where karm phal comes. And third is called pratibhasik satta. Pratibhasik satta is where it is falsified and not seen, or it is seen as false. So where karm phal doesn't, you cannot act to get a fruit of action. Like the blueness in the sky is which satta? Pratibhasik satta. Our body is which satta? Vyavharik satta, because through this you can get the fruit of action. Dream is which satta? Pratibhasik. You don't get a lot in dream, but you will not get any fruit. Or you shot anybody in the dream, you are not going to get any. So if you have to fight in dream so that you have no fruit. So these three sattas there, paramarthiks, be very clear. People are not clear. And it's very important principles of the Vedanta. Paramarthik satta is the non-negatable reality at all place, at all time. You cannot negate it. Non-modifying. Vyavharik satta is negatable. But Vyavharik satta is that where Jeev, Ishwar, Jagat, this trio starts playing, and karm phal will come. My body, others' body, this seen Jagat is Vyavharik satta. This sun which you see, Vyavharik satta. Why? Because offering namaskar and chanting, you will get fruit, and if you don't do, you will get bad fruit. But pratibhasik satta is there, where there is no Jeev Jagat Ishwar Bhed. There is no, because it is appearing. Either moment you say it will disappear, like the dream. Like your thought. Moment I found sadness is pratibhasik satta. Moment I discovered that this sadness is false, it goes away. As long as you think sadness is right, therefore it is there. The moment you say it is false, it will go away. It is pratibhasik satta. So it is there when you see. If you are not there, it is not there. It is in your perception only. If you are not in the dream, dream is not there. Bole hum dream chhod ke aaye, I have left the dream and talked to you. I have to go back in the same dream. If you are not there is no dream there. We'll have to go back in the dream, have to complete it. Ye pratibhasik satta hai. So, please understand, these three sattas don't mix with each other. They are non-mixable. Kutastha is paramarthik satta. Kutastha is paramarthik satta. So, and therefore thisness will be either in pratibhasik satta or vyavharik satta. Thisness is not possible in paramarthik satta, because it will become drishya, it will become seen and inert. And therefore thisness cannot go with swayam. It is as if it is totally different satta is there. There is no possibility that this can go in the kutastha. Swayam can go everywhere, but this cannot go with the self. खूब investigate करो, you will revel more, you will think more. So thisness has no entry with the Swam. Like thought do not mix with the self. Because it is, don't think it is satta like this. On Paramarthik only both sattas are superimposed. And you-ness and I-ness of Pratibhasik and Vyavharik is superimposed on Kutas. Like in the dream seer, the dreamer and dreamt world and other person of the dream whom I am calling you, that you and me are superimposed on the dream seer. On the dream seer. Dream seer is not mixing with the thisness of the dream. It cannot mix at all because it is all pervading. Truth cannot mix with something. It is non-modifying. It is of the nature of I. It is of the nature of completeness. So complete can't mix with incomplete. Like space can't mix with anything. I hope you are understanding. And therefore, anyatayaha pratidvandvi swayam kutasya ishatam. So the opponent as if pratidvandi, as if opponent, really not. Of the other is the swayam. This is the first line. And second line says, you-ness and I-ness is superimposed on kutas or self. I hope this point is very clear to you. And therefore, Mr. Purupaksh, what you are saying that this can go in all the swayam, this is not right. It has no entry. Like dream water cannot wet your waking floor. Similarly, it cannot wet your waking floor. Or dream cold cannot make your body sneeze in the waking state. That is not there. That is not possible. Let's now go to the next verse. But we mix it. हम लोग की बातें अलग है. Now what we mix here, let us see now. 51st verse. Ahanta svatvayor bhede rupye tadantayoriva spashtepi mohamappannaha ekatvam pratipedire. See, it is said here, rupya idantayor eva. What is there? Like, there is a difference between silver and this. Silver and this both are different. But by mistake, the silver is associated with this. Again, coming to the silver example. Well, what silver example? I forgot. No, this is a shell. And then on that, the superimposed silver was seen. Now he is saying this is silver. Oh, I remember that. Now I remember. Tube light time. So, Rupya, understand that. Enjoy Panchadashi. Don't take it as something heavy and in your heart. Enjoy what is mentioned here. Don't suffer from it. Rupya tadin idantayoho. You see the word here, idanta. Rupya idanta. Rupyata and idanta. So, idanta means thisness. Now the thisness and silver is mixed together. And I am saying that this is silver. Actually, thisness and silver cannot have relation. Thisness is different, silver is superimposed. Thisness belongs to which satta? Pratibhasik. Please think and say. Vyavaharik, Parmarthik or Pratibhasik. In this case, thisness belongs to which satta? Vyavaharik satta. And silver? You are right. Why? When you say this is silver, Pratibhasik is that by knowing which it goes away. Or it is falsified. And this is that by knowing it won't go away. Pratibhasik satta will go away. But Vyavaharik satta won't go away just because I know that. So this and silver cannot be mixed. Like Pratibhasik and Vyavaharik cannot be mixed. Got it? Because Vyavaharik means this is there. Anyway, this will be there. Whether the silver was there, shell is there. Like this is a Pratibhasik satta or Vyavaharik. This. Vyavaharik. This is Vyavaharik satta. Body is Vyavaharik satta. Thought is Pratibhasik. You can falsify it. Anyway, leave that topic. But here, see what is it? So the ahanta svattayor bhede rupyate tat idantayoho rupyat. There are two words. Rupyat idantayoho. Silver and thisness. As silver and thisness are mixed, similarly, kutastha and ahankar is mixed. Kutastha is Vyavaharik satta or Pratibhasik satta. I am fed up of this tatta. Kutastha is Vyavaharik satta or Pratibhasik satta? Huh? Parmarthis. Right. But somewhere still confused. Somewhere still see. Kutastha is Parmarthik satta. How can ahankar mix with the kutastha? Which can be ahankar is Vyavaharik and Pratibhasik both. How can ahankar mix with the kutastha? But I say I am walking, I am talking, I am amness is same. The I is wrongly put on the amness. I am. Amness is put, but the walking, talking of the ahankar is put on I amness. And therefore a new fictitious entity comes out, which is called ahankar. And now ahankar appears real also. Because spashtepi. So they are different sattas. But still we make it same. We make it same. As if somebody sometime they come from the dream and they are crying. Well, a very bad dream I saw. That bad dream is why you are mixing the dream with the waking state. Well, a very bad dream I saw. And it happens sometime. You saw a very bad dream and when you get up you feel very sad about it. Why that dream I saw? You saw a bad dream. And then because you are mixing, now you are bringing the Pratibhasik satta into Vyavaharik satta. So this is called moha. Moha means delusion. Logicless acceptance of something is moha. There is no praman. Where praman is not there. But you accept something. Only he appears bad person. What is the proof? I don't know. But just I feel. Your feeling is not proof. Did you talk to him or he did something bad? Then only you can say about him something. But he has not done something bad. You have not talked. Nobody has given any report. Then how did you think? Just your feeling is there. This is called delusion. Similarly, ahankar is not provable thing. It is not proved. It is delusory. And this is called adhyas. Which word has come? Now let us see 52nd verse. Tadatmyadhyasa evatra purvokta vidyaya kritaha avidyayam nivrittayam tatkaryam vinivartate. First word some are struggling to pronounce. It is tadatmyadhyasa. Repeat. Some chain was falling. Chain uttar gayi thi. Tadatmyadhyasa. So this adhyas is tadatmya. Tadatmadhyas means what? You are putting the quality where it is not there. And what is the here tadatmadhyas? The ego, the reflected consciousness is appearing as kutastha. Between kutastha and reflected consciousness there is a tadatmya. Kutastha has got the shape and reflected consciousness has got the reality. That is, so one transferred its shape. So RC transferred its shape to OC. OC transferred its reality to RC. And now I am man is a real thing. I am sad is a real thing. I am happy is real. I am unhappy is real. So both had a contract. Both gave something to each other, imaginarily. And this Mr. Jeev is now nourishing, is now running around, is taking birth after birth. Ev atra purvokta avidyakrita. Please don't forget this was Mula Vidya. The topic is going also Mula Vidya. Mula Vidya had Avriti and Vikshep. Two problems it had. I don't know, neither it is there. This is Avriti. And Vikshep is on that, I project something else. That was Vikshep. This topic is going on. Bole, oh, I thought Ramayana is going on. No. So, this is Panchadashi going on. So, therefore earlier, the ashrams were on the near river. So that such a statement if some student gives, either teacher should throw him in the river or himself should jump to save himself for such a student. Saving from student is also a very big challenge. Such as students are there. So tadatmyadhyas evatra purvokta avidya kritaha. And it is so real for us. I mean, when I'm sad, you never feel this sadness is false. When I feel insulted, it is so true. Or this body I feel I'm living is so true. I mean, all the changing eyes are so true. I am father is so true. Son is so true. Daughter is so true. I am inferior is so true. Everything is so true. Therefore, they came by the ship called Truro. Truro. First time Indians came in South Africa in 1869 or something. Ship was called Truro. It was appearing true. Okay. This is called adhyas, superimposition. Tadatmyadhyas evatra purvokta avidya kritaha. Who is the manager and producer? Miss Ignorance. She is running the show. Really. time you are sad, and if you see your past, you will see, I was ignorant of a certain aspect. I didn't know. I didn't know the nature of that person actually, that he will do like that or he will think like that. If I had known the nature of that person from the beginning, I would be aware of that. I didn't know the nature of my own ahankar. Otherwise, I wouldn't have said like that. Everywhere sadness is because of ignorance. But that ignorance was of Vyavaharik Jagat. But Vyavaharik Jagat ignorance is based on Paramarthik ignorance only. Therefore, Bhagwan, when Arjun said, should I fight or not fight, Bhagwan did not tell. He said, let me tell you who you are first. Second chapter is about who you are. About Kutastha only. Main subject is Kutastha. 11th shlok to 25th shlok is Kutastha. Description. Yainam vetti hantaram yaschainam manyate hudam ubhauto na vijanita nayam anti nanyate, etc., etc. It is only a matter of ignorance only. And the second line, avidyayam nivrittayam. When you remove the ignorance, tat karyam vinivartate. Effect of the ignorance is the superimposition. That also is taken care of. Tat karyam vinivartate. It is removed. I hope this is clear. This is 52nd verse. Let's go to 53rd verse. Avidya vrititadhyatme vidyaiva vinashyatah vidyaiva vinashyatah vikshepasya swarupam tu prarabdhakshayamikshate. Now the problem is divided into 4 portions of the Jiva. Number 1 is called Mula Vidya. Mula Vidya. Number 2, Avarana Shakti, Avriti. Number 3, Vikshep Shakti, projection. And number 4, mixing up with the real. The Vikshep Shakti, RC, mixing up with the OC. These 4 things are the problem of the Jiva. Mula Vidya, Avriti, Vikshep and Tadatmya. Mixing up of the OC with the RC. Now what will happen when the knowledge will come? So knowledge will, supposing I call it P1, P2, P3 and P4. I didn't understand what is P1. P1 is Mula Vidya, P2 is Avriti, P3 is Vikshep and P4 is Tadatmya. Mixing of OC and RC. Is it clear now? Knowledge, please be careful now. So when you start doing listening, Shravan, Manan, Nididhyasini, Mula Vidya is destroyed. So by Shravan, Manan, Nididhyasini, Jnane Utpanne Sati, Mula Vidya Nashyati. And when Mula Vidya goes away, Avriti goes away and Tadatma goes away. But Vikshep remains. What? That means P1, P2, P4 goes away, P3 remains. Yes. P3 is the gross body, subtle body and RC. RC will remain, yes. Even if you know that this is a mirage water, the perception of mirage may still remain. The reality is not there in that, but still you may see the mirage water, but the reality is not there. RC will be there, but RC will be not mixing with OC. It is called, it will remain as negated. Still the Jnani will have body. Still he will have subtle body, causal body. And still he will have reflected consciousness. He will also say, I am walking, I am talking. But this I whom it calls walking, talking, he knows this is false. So this portion of vikshep will remain. Avritti destroyed. I am not ignorant of kutas. Acha. Mula Vidya is destroyed. Avritti is destroyed. Tadatma is destroyed. OC and RC has totally different nature is there. Acha. Haan. Tatvittu mahabaho guna karm vibhagayoho guna guneshu vartante iti matvana satya. I am not working. Acha. So Mula Vidya will be taken care of. The Avaran Shakti destroyed. Vikshep Shakti will be there, but not real. Vikshep Shakti will be there. P1, P2 destroyed, P3 is still there, P4 is destroyed. Because if P3 is destroyed, that my knowledge person will be dead then. That is still there. So GB, CB, SB and RC. Gross body, subtle body, causal body and reflected consciousness. All will be there. But it will be there for a short time. Till the prarabdha is there. And this is second line. Vikshepasya swarupam tu prarabdha kshayam ikshati. So prarabdha will take away this reflection. So product of vikshep is in the form of GB and SB. Subtle body, gross body, causal body will be there and reflected consciousness will be there. These whole four things are called vikshep. GB, SB, CB and RC. That is called vikshep. Prarabdha kshayam ikshate. And they are waiting for the prarabdha to get over, the fate to get over. So this also will go away. Vikshep will go away after some time. But three will go immediately. I hope you are catching this point. Now came Mr. Nyai. He said, sorry, I beg to disagree. This one expression. I beg to disagree. कितना अच्छा expression है. You don't say disagree. It appears harsh. But you say, no, I beg to disagree. Why you are disagreeing? I'll tell you why I am disagreeing. Let us see now, 54th verse. Upadane vinashtepi kshanam karyam pratikshate ityahustarkikastatvat asmakam kinna sambhave. So here Tarkic means Nayayik. If you remember, 9 schools of philosophies are there. 3 are Astic, 6 are Nastic. 3 are Nastic, 6 are Astic. In that Astic, there is one Nyaya Darshan. So, Tarkic says, Tarkic means Nayayik. That I am not very convinced. Well, why you are not convinced? I am not convinced because why? Because the vikshep is karya or karan. Bole karya, it is effect. Effect of what? Effect of Mula Vidya. Mula Vidya is the cause and the vikshep is the effect. Any problem? Mula Vidya is the cause and vikshep is the effect. Remember, don't forget what is vikshep. These 4 things are vikshep. Well, yes, I agree with that. How is it possible that Karan is destroyed and Kar is not destroyed? How is it possible that there is a destruction of the cause and effect is still there? So what you want to say? No, I say But you also say, no, wait, let me talk. We are talking, I am silently listening. Now I am talking, you listen. What you talk? So Nayak is saying, I feel there is a split difference between the destruction of cause and effect. So if cause is destroyed, it takes some time for the effect to get destroyed. This is what I am saying. Oh, yes. Effect is not immediately destroyed as the cause is destroyed. Acha? Yes. There is some time lag. I mean, one moment, not that very long time. Moment is there. Oh. Moment is there. There is some time. Infection, supposing, is there. I am giving example. Supposing body has taken infection and the fever has to come. So there will be some time between infection and the fever. Some split moment will be there, maybe few minutes or few. Not that immediately infection will cause the fever. Oh. So what do you want to say? No, I am saying if the Mula Vidya is destroyed, Vikshep also should be destroyed. Because Vikshep is the effect and Mula Vidya is the cause. This is what I am saying. No, but you say that there has to be some gap. Some split difference will be there between cause and effect. I am also saying that Mula Vidya is destroyed and now there is some time gap between the Vikshep to be destroyed. Now he is saying, I told you little time gap. Here a person is still living for 40, 60 years after Mula Vidya is destroyed. I am saying it is a split moment. Here he is still living. He said, so one man and God were discussing. So, God said, for me, 1 rupee is equal to $1 billion. My scales are different. And 1 second is equal to 1,000 years. So this man can please give me 1 rupees. God said, wait a second. Now this has been said here, if you are catching my point. Now this answer has been given by Abhedananda Swami. He said his ordinary cause and effect is there, where cause is very small and therefore effect is a split moment. But here cause is of many yugas. I mean, avidya was for many yugas. Many srishtis I was avidya for billions of years. And now the split effect will also be for a few years now. So you don't compare the other effect, that effect will immediately go away. Like the infection effect is there or any other effect is there. Let us now see this. Tantunam din sankhyanam taistadrikshana iritaha brahmasya sankhya kalpasya yogyah kshana iheshyatam. Well, as far as supposing what the cloth and the thread is there, a thread supposing has gone bad, it will take some little time for the cloth to be torn. Getting my point? Supposing you are putting on cloth and thread has gone, say, it has rotten or it has gone thin. So for the cloth to be totally torn, it will take 1 day, 2 days like that. Because the thread is not very old. Thread may be 10 years, 5 years. So for 5 years, it will take 1-2 days. But this ignorance is of billions of time. Its age is very long. Many Srishtian Pralaya have been ignorant. And therefore, this vikshepa will be of 30, 40, 50 years. If the age of the cause is very big, then we have to give some mileage that it will take little more time to get destroyed. I hope you got the example. Tantunam din sankhyanam tais tadrik kshanai. That is called a moment. But brahmasya asankhya kalpasya. Numberless srishti and pralaya has passed. We are ignorant. So here, yogya kshanayeshatam, proportionate. Here, proportionate time we have to give for the effect. I hope you understand. Therefore, give yourself some time. Don't be in a hurry. It is just like that. Example is supposing the fan is going on full speed. If you put it off, it will take some time to go on. It will not go immediately off. And if the fan is in high speed, it will take little more time, depending on that. Well, the cause is there, effect should go away. It is going away. It will take some time. So body, reflected consciousness, subtle body, all are effect. And the cause is ignorance. That ignorance was for millions and billions of years. Now if that goes away, this will take some time to go away. Immediately it may not go away. This is the point here. I hope you have. And therefore, the spiritual life, especially the seeker's life, is tough. Why? He has gathered the vasana for millions of years. Now he wants to finish it in 2 years, 3 years. What cause is of many births, you want to get out of it in 1 day, and that too hardly any effort you put, or lesser effort you put. So how can it go away so fast? For a time dosko. Give him some time. Maybe he'll be okay after 10 years, 20 years. Next birth. Because quite the problem is there. So it will take complicated personalities there. So he will take 20, 30 years. This whole life he will suffer like this. Maybe next year he'll become more. Chances are there. Oh my God, yes. The whole life he will have. He will have a difficult life. Difficult nature means difficult life you will have. Everywhere you will have jealousies, anger, lust, passion. All these things will not be so easily gone. Why? Because amount of time you have spent in the past on this is too much. And now you have discovered it is not okay. Now it will not just go by discovery. You have to put equal amount of effort, if not more. And that effort will take time to come also. I hope you are understanding. Therefore, in 3rd chapter, Bhagavan shows his desperation. Tell me the shlok. Sadrisham cheshtate swasyaha prakritir jnanvanapi. Sadrisham cheshtate swasyaha prakritir jnanvanapi. Well, everybody follows his own nature, although he knows what is right and wrong. Prakritim yanti bhutani nigraha kim karishyati. You can't stop yourself just. Like car is in full speed, you can't stop immediately. You have to slow down first. Even if you put it off, it will take some time to stop. You can't even if you put a brake, still it will roll and you cannot just stop like that. Sometime, high-speed car is there and somebody comes in front of the car. They want to stop, but it is not able to stop. Even putting the brake, it will still go because speed is high. Next, we will see tomorrow. Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namah. Hari Om.